Hey guys, welcome to Pronunciation School. I'm Daniel Wolfson and I'm here to help you sound like a native English speaker. So today I want to talk to you about what is a consonant and what is a vowel. This sounds like a super easy question. Everybody knows what a consonant and a vowel is, but you'll be surprised. I bet you don't know. At least you don't know the definition that I'm using. So often I ask my clients, at the beginning of a course, right at the beginning, I ask them, okay, so what is a consonant and what is a vowel? Do you know what one is? And they'll say, yeah, I know what it is. So I ask, so what is it? And 50% of the people actually will stop at that point and they'll say, A-E-I-O-U. So they're not even sure if that's a consonant or that's a vowel. So that's 50%. And the other 50%, they'll tell me straight. They'll tell me, okay, well, a vowel is A-E-I-O-U and a consonant is anything that's not a vowel. That's textbook true. That is textbook true. That's what you learn at school, but it's actually not a very useful definition. So I want to give you a definition that is my definition, but it's actually a very useful one for reducing accents, changing the pronunciation, and sounding like a native English speaker. So here's my definition. A consonant is a sound you make when your mouth touches itself. I'll say that again. A consonant is a sound you make when your mouth touches itself. So I'll explain that to you. For example, when your lips touch together, you get a P or a B. P, B, P, B. Or when your tongue touches your teeth, you get a TH. The. Or if your tongue touches the up there inside your mouth, then you're going to get like a T or a D or a K, these sounds, right? So that's your mouth touching itself. In order to produce those sounds, your mouth has to touch itself. And the vowels, I, O, yeah, your mouth doesn't have to actually make any contact with its own self. So why is this a useful definition? See, for me, this is a really useful definition because native English accents are all about flow. This is what I want to teach you. Native English accents are all about flow. This means airflow. So if you think about air or water and how it flows, right? So the air flowing through the house right now. There's a door here, or there's a window here. And if the door or the window is closed, then it will stop the air from flowing. Those are blocks to the airflow. Now, it's the same thing with your voice. You've got your voice, which is flowing on the air all the time. And if I produce a block sound using my lips or my tongue to produce a consonant, my mouth touching itself, I'm going to restrict that airflow, even if it's just momentarily. So for example, P. So my lips close, no air can come out, just for a little moment. So that's a consonant, that's my mouth touching itself, that's a block to the flow. Native English accents are all about flow. So what we want to do as much as we can is reduce those blocking sounds and allow the air to actually flow. Allow the sounds to actually flow all the time. So if you listen carefully to a native English speaker, the vowels are very clear, but the consonants are very unclear. This is what it's all about. So the sounds that involve the mouth touching itself are very loose, very soft, especially the P, especially the D, the K, the T, and the D. These sounds are going to be really soft. Sometimes you can't even hear that they're there. You can't even hear that they're there. You can't even hear that they're there. That was the TH that was supposed to be heard, but you couldn't hear it, right? So it's the same thing. So I want you to relax your muscles in the mouth. Allow the air to flow. Let the consonants be super soft. And then your vowels are going to be really clear. And by the way, the airflow is what makes the vowels very clear and also very beautiful. The more airflow you have on those vowels, the more beautiful they're actually going to sound. I'll give you an example of that in another video. There are a few exceptions. So people are going to be telling me, hey, wait a minute, Daniel, what about R? What about W? What about H? Aren't these consonants? Let's have a look. Let's explore that a little bit. So that's your H sound. Ooh, that's your W sound. That's your R sound. Now, it's true. My mouth does not have to touch itself to produce R, H, or W. Not at all. It doesn't have to touch itself. So officially, you're right. These are officially consonants, but in my definition, I call them vowels. That's crazy. It's stupid. It's crazy. Nobody would allow that at school. It's true. But you know what? I find it very useful. And I'm a pragmatist. So if it's useful, then I want to do it. So for me, R, H, and W, I consider those vowels just for the purpose of communicating to people what is restricting the flow. And that's what I really care about. That's what's really important. Okay, so there you have it, guys. There's my definition of a consonant and a vowel. It's a little unorthodox. But think about it. Really relate to it. Like P, B, T, D, K. Soften these sounds down, particularly those ones, but there are other ones too. You soften these sounds down, 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 as you can hear me doing now, and you're going to allow your speech to flow. It'll be beautiful. Thanks, guys.